Hey YouTube, wanted to throw a video together to talk about sort of where I'm at now, where I started, and hopefully encourage y'all to just realize that you definitely can start side gigging and working, and you don't have to worry about that. Now, I'm not the kind of person to tell you to quit your 9 to 5. I'm certainly not quitting my 9 to 5. I love my job. But there's definitely a lot of opportunities for, I would say, anyone to sort of take advantage of this change in the market where now a lot of goods are purchased digitally or online. I'm not going to sell you a course. I'm not going to be the kind of person who tells you that you can make $10,000, $15,000 a month, because honestly, that's BS. And I think anybody who tells you that and who tells you that's a quick way to make money like that is definitely lying to you. And I'd also just tell you to be careful of seeing creators who are telling you can do that without showing you actual financials, and who are telling you that you can get rich quick, right? The only way to really get rich is really, really slowly with a lot of really, really painful experiences. You can win the lottery, invest in Bitcoin, right? But I think having the philosophy of like, this is going to take time and energy is a really good mindset to have. So I'm not the smartest guy in the world. Again, I'm not the hardest working, but I was able to make this work for me. And I think it could definitely work for you guys as well. So this is kind of where I'm at today. I'm making around $3,000 to $4,000 a month. This looks decent, right? But there are taxes that I have to pay on this. So that takes 20, 30%, which really hurts. So this is probably more like 2,500 to 3,000 maybe that I'm making a month, right? But taking a step back, looking at where I started, things become a little bit more clear. So I started in 2021 and I was charging $3 per order. We're talking $20 an order, right? Not a lot of money. And then the next month I was like, this is hard work. I don't want to work so hard, but I want to charge more. And I did. I got 2 orders. They were $60 a piece. And what I actually learned is the more you charge for a service, the better your customers are going to behave and act, which is makes sense, right? You have customers who trust in you enough to purchase something. The higher echelon clientele who are willing to spend $60 for an order versus somebody who's willing to spend $20 is completely different. So that's something that I realized, and I kept going on with that. I said, okay, so I can keep increasing my prices, and based on the service that I'm providing, people are going to assume that it's higher quality, right? If you're selling something for $10 or $20, people are going to obviously think that this is not a super high quality product. And you're also going to get people who are not really committed to the process, right? So as I went to October, I had more sales. I mean, a huge jump, right? We're talking about a 5x times jump with 12 completed orders. So I was still at that $60 mark. And then the next month after that, I almost doubled it again. That was about, the math on that's so not super clear. But the pricing was similar. That came into November and also into December, right? So it kept growing and growing and growing as time went on. And then in 2022, there's really not a whole lot of story that can be told with this data. Like, you can tell it's sort of bursty. There are months where I was making 7,000 and months where I was making 1,300. I burned out here at 6,000 with 32 orders. And I was just like, dude, I got to raise my prices. So you can see, like, a couple days later, I had 29 orders with the same price. 3 less orders because I increased my prices, right? And I kept building that and building that and building that. Now, one of the tough things about the market that I'm in is there's not really reoccurring revenue. So I'm not getting customers who are coming back for the same service. I know people who are in certain niches like graphic design. The graphic designer that I work with, I actually go back to her time and time again to get work done. And it's great to have somebody that I can trust. So the line of work that I'm doing is not necessarily subscription based. I thought about doing that, but that's not really how it works right now. But anyways, I hope this is just encouraging to y'all. I'd be happy to create more content on ways that I improved my gigs, ways and strategies that I think could be helpful to y'all to improve your businesses, or just really just chatting on what you think helps your Fiverr gigs, right? Like, is it images? Is it the description? Is it who you're targeting? There's a lot that you can really tweak and try to get the most out of your gig. So Hope this is helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comment. Again, at the very least, I hope it inspires you just to get up and try whatever you thought you were going to do. I'd love to help you out and give you advice. My success can be your success too. Thanks, guys.